Okay, so the next question that came in actually several different ways overnight. Several people asked via email. Somebody else asked via YouTube. What good alternatives are there to CARRD, the platform for building a online agency selling, sort of high value but super simple websites, one page websites to clients. All right, so I'm going to show you something that I just did. Again, today's the 8th of March. The longer recording you can find on the 7th of March on our YouTube channel. And here are two examples that I literally just built this afternoon. So it's 2:45 Saturday, March 8th, and one of them is on Framer. You can see it here. This took me literally about 25 minutes altogether, and that's only because there are a light and dark version of this, so you have to actually make edits to both, which sort of kind of is a pain in the ass, but I did it nonetheless for the demonstration purpose. And this is built on Framer. It's a simple landing page that I'm using actually for myself. This is a picture of me when I was a little bit better looking a few years ago in complete transparency. This is like 40 gallons of wine ago, and probably lots of Chinese food in the past. But nonetheless, this is a landing page that literally took me no time. I'm promoting our tiny at hey.com sort of consult, so you can email me there for a consult. So actually, this links here to a calendar, which you can see there. This here links to our Mindful Marketplace product bundles, which you can see here. I mean, there's a shit ton of products here. A lot of them are for different niches that I don't really, sort of promote so much anymore. And here is a link, which is a tracking link you'll see to a different analog or a different example if you don't want to use CARRD built on Flowdesk, right? So if you click on this, this links to a Flowdesk one page landing page for email opt-ins, which you can certainly build with super speed. And I'm going to show you in the back end of my Flowdesk account. This is the page I just created. It took maybe 12 or 15 minutes. And then in the settings, I believe this is, it's actually not. Let's look at design. So I think, I forget actually how to, let me see real quickly. Oh, here it is, right? So you can actually, in the settings, you should be able to add the link in bio content. Oh, it's right here. So if I wanted to, I could add like a link list here, social icons here. I could add preferences here. Now look at this page. You can see it's much more. It's much more fulsome. There's a lot of stuff that you can add here to, like, let's say a link list. Let's do this just for fun. That's a pretty big picture, so they probably don't like a picture of that size, you can see. But I'm just showing you how quickly you can create something similar to this using Flowdesk with their native, opt-ins, right? So I could just put in here, all right, and then, you would, I could put a logo up top. So now look at it now. So now you have a, a completely different sort of landing page, and you can preview it, right? So this is what it looks like. And this takes me literally no time at all to do. So the advantage of using Flowdesk for something like this is people immediately, when they subscribe, are going to be added to a Flowdesk email sequence and automation, or your newsletter, etc. On on Framer, you have to actually. My mouse is dying, so I should probably wrap this up. On Framer, you actually have to integrate with some external email marketing service, of which there are a bunch. CARRD of the two between CARRD and Framer makes it super duper easy because they have these integrations via their API with a shit ton of newsletter marketing services like Button Down, ConvertKit, Mailchimp, Beehive, etc., etc. So I happen to love happen to love Flowdesk because they make creating landing pages so damn easy, and their email marketing templates are beautiful. There are some actual shortcomings to Flowdesk, which I talk about in other places. It depends on the sort of kind of professional that you are for the kind of content that I create, which is less design sort of oriented and more like I like to share a lot of links, etc., etc. There are other newsletter services that I prefer, such as Button Down and or Ghost. All right, but Flowdesk is great. I have a pretty big list on Flowdesk in the mental health community, and this is what we use as a business for that particular niche. Okie doke. So yes, the answer is you certainly can choose all sorts of different analogs to CARRD if you don't love CARRD, or if you want something that's a little bit prettier, or that's for whatever your motivations may be. There are lots of alternatives that you can choose. I'm going to take this opportunity to promote this actually, because this is what I'm using this for, which you can sign up here to learn more about. But I'm creating a private audio course, a community, a private podcast that's essentially all Q&A. So you can ask me questions every day, one question a day. I will answer them, and you'll get an email update directly to your phone and your email address as well. So if you have a podcast player on your phone, you will literally be able to get updates every day predicated on the questions that people in the community are asking, and they'll come right to your podcast player as well to your email address. And that's something that we're building out over the next couple of days. I already have a bunch of audio consults that are going to be sort of queued up into that. They're all short. They're designed to be really actionable and easy. This is part of a larger project for 2025 as part of our tiny book about community. Okie doke. Teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. The last thing I'm going to say, because someone else asked about this, and I want to just rush through this, what I do, because someone asked about testing, lots of different, like a CARRD landing page, a Framer landing page, etc., right? So what I use are tracking links, right? So you can see this is a tracking link within, it's short.io, and if I paste that link in, that's what it says, and it leads to this Framer page that I've just built. If I paste this in and add a 2 to the end, it'll go to the Flowdesk page that I just built. Okie doke, and I have to remember to take all this other stuff out, because otherwise this is just stuff that I just added for folks like yourself who are watching this, rather than the end user, which this is a live page that I'm using today. Okie doke. Any more questions that you have, feel free to email me, or better yet, join the Tiny Revolution audio course community, and you can ask me things directly, and I will answer them for you. And specifically for you, send you audio guidance on whatever it is that's holding you back. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate you as always, and I'll talk to everyone soon.